Okay, so to find the domain, use vertical lines. And you can only draw those lines if the graph stops. The range, it's found using horizontal lines. But you can only draw them if the graph stops. All the way up, all the way what? Down. All the way left, all the way what? Right. So, why can't you draw vertical and horizontal lines on this graph? Because the graph keeps going in both directions? Yes. Because the graph is approaching negative and positive infinity? Yes, that means it's moving in both directions. Oh, that's true. Because you're always going to what? Ignore the arrows and draw those vertical lines anyway, honey, to find that good old domain. That's false. You only draw the vertical lines if it's stopping. Because you're always going to ignore the arrows when you draw horizontal lines. I mean, maybe the vertical, the x values. Maybe that's a false statement. Oh, but this one right here, maybe that's true. No, they're both false. You never ignore the arrows. Okay? What is the domain? The domain for the quadratic equation that has been graphed here. All real numbers. What is the range of the quadratic equation that has been graphed here? It's not all real numbers. I cannot draw a horizontal line at the top because it keeps going, but I can at the bottom because it's 0. Draw a horizontal line and then realize that at 0, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Some of you don't understand that that's 0, do you? Well, when you draw a horizontal line, where is that line crossing the y-axis? Right at what? 0. And that horizontal line moves which way? Up. So it is what? Greater than or what? Equal to who? 0. Because the graph keeps going in both directions, for the, vertical lines, that's why the domain is all real numbers. Let me explain further. Can I draw a vertical line right here and say the graph stops? No, because that is going to continue going, and it should be slanted a little bit, so I'm sorry. Look, is it where it stopped right here? No, it kept going. And the same thing on this side, that should be slanted a little bit. I'm sorry. So can I say it stops right here? No. Can I say it stops right here? No. Given that information, because I have arrows here, the vertical lines are going to be pushed out forever to the left, forever to the right, forever going towards negative infinity, forever going towards positive infinity to the right. Let me do that one more time. Forever going towards positive infinity to the right, forever going towards negative infinity to the what? Left. So, for the domain values, it's all real numbers. But for the range, I can draw this one at the bottom, and it crosses where? At 0 on the y-axis. So it's going up forever. So y is greater than or equal to what? 0. Because the graph keeps going in what? Both directions. Why can't you draw vertical lines on this graph? That's a true statement because we're talking about the x-axis. Because the graph is approaching negative and positive infinity. Remember, That means you're going in both directions. Is that true for the X values, the vertical lines? Of course it is. Do you ignore the arrows? No, never. So, because you always ignore the arrows. False statement. Now, if you can find mistakes on this video, I'll give you 5 points. Just post it in the comments. Love ya. Moving on. Real quick, let's find the domain of this graph here. Vertical line, I'm at -4. Vertical line, I'm at 5. So from -4 to what? 5 represents the domain. Why do I not have a line under the symbol next to 5? Because the hole is open. Well, I guess all holes are open, so I shouldn't say it that way. Because the point is not shaded in. Good job. Let's talk about the range. The range is going to be from the bottom, -3 to 2. Because I draw what? Horizontal lines. Is this point closed? Of course it is. So for -3, I should have a line. Now look at the point up here. At 2, it is what? Open. So will I have a line? No. It's B. Awesome sauce. Real quick, let's do this one. The easiest way to find the domain and range of this graph is going to be to write the point. 4, -3. Remember, the X values move left and right. The Y values move which way? Up and down. Now, is the graph moving to the left or to the right? It's moving what? To the left. Ding, 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 ding. So you circle left. Now, the -3, is that line going to move up or is it going to move down to cover the graph? It's going to move. Come on, talk to me. Up. Because I am moving left, this is X is less than 4 with a line under it because it's shaded. Because I am moving up, it's greater than. So Y is greater than or equal to -3. So domain is X. This is the range. So looks like, look, Miss, oh no, you don't get credit for this one.